Have you ever wanted to make an obby like this? Well, it's actually easier than you think. In this video, I will be trying to make an infinite obby generator. So my idea for this infinite obby generation is that you'll have a few levels, right? With these checkpoints. This is a checkpoint. And then there will be a starting piece that's transparent. And this will be the primary part of the model. And then here's the obby. And then there will be an ending piece, and you'll make a bunch of these. And then, well, actually the starting piece would be over here. And then you connect another model's starting piece with the last one's ending piece, and you can make infinite obby generation. And then profit.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
So let's get into this and see how we can make it. Okay, so before I show the time lapse, I want to show you how you would exactly set this up. So first of all, get a checkpoint either from the toolbox or make your own, and just delete everything you don't want. So, alright, so after you got your checkpoint that you want, you'll just keep it here. You'll make a little part that you're gonna turn transparent, so it doesn't really matter how it looks. So I'll just put it right there. This, when you put it in the checkpoint, you'll call this start piece, or start point, I guess I'll call it. And I'm just gonna put the rest to a group. So you'll call this piece start point. And then once you build the obby, which I'm just gonna do really quick. So then after quickly making this obby, there's no reason to color the parts because we'll color them within the script. You just copy the start point and place it at the end, and then just call it end point. And then all the obby parts, you'll group it and you'll put it, and then you call the group obby parts. So when we end up doing the generation, we could easily go into here and color all these random colors. So now I'm going to make I'll make 10 of them for the sake of this video, but obviously you can make as many as you want. So I'll be back. Okay, so now we got about 7 levels, and all you gotta do is put them all into a folder and drag them into server storage, and then also make a spawn with a start part on the spawn. So like, wherever you put the start part, this is where the first obby is gonna spawn, or the first stage. Okay, so I'm gonna write the script, and as I'm writing it, I'm gonna try to explain it to you guys as well as possible. Okay, so firstly, you write off all your variables. First, you put the services. This is always good practice to write down your services. Then you get the variables to start, which is the spawn in the workspace. And then you get stages, which are all these stages that I just built. Then constants, these are things that don't change. Basically, I just put stages to 100 for now as a placeholder. And now let's get into generation. So now, as you see first, I've changed stages to stage amount because it was the same variable as this. So just do that if you're following along. But first part of the generation, you do local function get random stage, which basically just gives you a random stage from this folder and then returns it. Then you do last stage equals nil, or just last stage, it doesn't really matter. Or this will be used for getting the last stage, so you could put the next stage in front of it. So then you do a for I loop, but stages amount 0 minus 1. You do wait 0.1 seconds, just so the game doesn't like lag like crazy. So then you check if not last stage, that would mean that this is going to be the first stage. So you just pivot to, which sets the primary part of the stage to the start part of here. And then last stage equals current stage. So then the next time the loop goes, it could get the last stage. So then if there is a last stage, we'll just pivot the model to the last stage's end. And as you can see, this works flawlessly. And before we test its limits, we actually have to change the parts colors because right now they look very, very boring. And it's actually going to be really, really easy. So really quickly, I just made a table with all the colors that I would like my obby to be. So I just made a bunch of bright colors. And then within the script, I just did a for loop in the stage. And I looked for the model that we made called obby parts. Then when I found it, I looped through the obby parts, and I changed every part to a random color, which was inside of this table. So that should work. Okay, yeah, so I didn't add that many colors, so sometimes they repeat, but you could add as many colors as you have. So now, after that's done, let's actually test its limits and see how many obbies we could actually generate. So all you have to do is just increase his numbers. So first we'll go to 100 and see how that is. So yeah, as you can see, they're generating. And yeah, I mean, it seems fine. It's not crazy laggy because we have that wait. Let's see if we can get to the end of this. Okay, yeah, so we could still get to the end of this. In reality, if somebody's playing your game, they could easily get here. So we want to make it so nobody could ever get there. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. So many obbies. So many obbies happening. Let's see. Okay. Is this still going? Oh my god. So yeah, if you guys want this in your own game, I'm gonna be leaving the place link in the description, and I will be uncopy locking it. And additionally, if you want to actually add an end place at like the last place or the last stage of the obby, all you would do is just go down here and put it after the last stage, like after the loop ends. But I mean, if we have 1,000 stages, in reality, nobody's finishing that. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. I'm gonna be making a lot more videos like this, and also I'm cooking up some devlogs for some pretty cool games. So definitely, if you're new, subscribe and like the videos. So peace out.